You are welcome to my channel. I am Adedapo. Follow me on my page, Adedapo Online Maths Clinic, and join me in my group, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will be finding the LCM of 20, 25, and 45 using the prime factorization method. So, let us answer the question. Now, when using this method, it is only the prime numbers that will be used to divide these numbers. Now, for us to know the prime numbers that we will use to divide these numbers, we will first of all write out the prime product of the three numbers. The prime product of 20 is 2 times 2 times 5. That will give 20. The prime product of 25 is 5 times 5. And the prime product of 45 is 3 times 3 times 5. And if you look at it, these are all prime numbers. So we bring out all the prime numbers. We have 2, we have 3, and we have 5. These are the three numbers we are going to use to divide these numbers. Now, when using this number here, the 2, 3, and 5 to divide, one basic rule in this method is that you first of all divide using the smallest prime number. We first of all start by dividing using 2. Let us divide using 2. We first of all divide using 2. Now, how many 2 is in 20? It's 10. How many 2 is in 25? Now, 2 cannot divide 25 without remainder. So, we have to write down the 25 there. How many 2 is in 45? 2 cannot divide 45 without remainder. We'll write it down. Now, let's go over again. We have 10, 25, and 45. Now, somebody will say, why don't you just use 5? Look at it. 5 can divide this number all through. But in this method, you have to first of all exhaust the smallest prime number. It's only when the smallest prime number can no longer divide any of the numbers that you move to the next smallest prime number. Now, we still continue dividing 2 since there is one number that 2 can divide here. So you say 2. How many 2 is in 10? It's 5. How many 2 is in 25? Just remember, so we still write down the 25. How many 2 is in 45? We cannot divide without remainder, so we write down 45. So let's look at it. Let's check. 2 can no longer divide any of these numbers. So we move on to the next prime number, which is 3. Let's divide using 3. So we write 3. How many 3 is in 5? Cannot. We write. How many 3 is in 5? 3 cannot enter 5 without remainder. 3 cannot enter 25 without remainder. So we write 25 down. And how many 3 is in 45? How many 3 is in 45? That's 15. Alright, let's still check. Alright, if you look at it, 5 can divide all these numbers, but 3 can still divide 15. So we use 3. So, how many 3 is here? 3, 25. And how many 3 is in 15? It is 5. And this bed stop. So now 3 can no longer divide any of these numbers. So we use 5. That is when we can now use 5. Since 3 can no longer divide. Now let's use 5. How many 5 is in 5? 1. How many 5 is in 25? It's 5. How many 5 is in 5? It's 1. Now we move on to 5 again. How many? You have 1 here. How many 5 is in 5? It's 1. How many? And then we have 1. So the LCM of 20, 25 and 45 is LCM of 20, 25 and 45 equals to 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5, which is equals to 450. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel to learn more. Bye.